What's up, guys? So who all out there remembers the Game Genie? This thing was created and released by Galoob in 1990, and as it shows right on the front, it says it's a video game enhancer, which really all it does is more or less hacks into the game and allows you to alter it. And Galoob made one of these for all the major systems at the time. I think most people remember it from the NES, but the Super Nintendo also had one, the Game Boy had one, the Sega Genesis, the Sega Game Gear, they all had one. They all came with a book like this that showed all the games that you could use them for. So what you would do was enter your cartridge, attach your cartridge to the Game Genie, and for an example, we'll use Ghosts and Goblins, which is a notoriously difficult game. And then you would make one big long cartridge. You would stick this right in your Nintendo, and immediately a screen would come up, and it would give you a prompt to enter a password. So all you have to do is flip through the book, find whatever game you were playing, enter the password for whatever code you wanted. And I mean, these things could do all sorts of stuff. And I think most of us used them for cheat codes like infinite lives, unlimited continues, invincibility, unlimited ammo. You could change the amount of power-ups that you got from enemies, the frequency at which they were dropped. So there was all sorts of things you could do with these Game Genies. They were very, very controversial, so much so that Nintendo sued Galoob over the making of these, which in a court case that they actually lost, because it was ruled that the existence of the Game Genie did not affect Nintendo's sales one way or the other. But of course, Nintendo, protecting its own assets, just did not like the fact that these things could be used on their video game cartridges. So let me know in the comments, did you ever have a Game Genie for the NES, the Super Nintendo, the Genesis, or any one of the systems? Did you know anybody that had one? I never had one as a kid, but I do remember friends of mine having them, and it allowed me to beat notoriously hard games like Ghosts and Goblins and Battletoads, games that I would in no way ever be able to beat on my own. I remember putting these things in even on like Super Mario Brothers and being able to do all sorts of crazy stuff. So let me know in the comments if you had one of these and some of the crazy stuff you did with them.